Devin Haney versus going up into a weight division, welterweight, to
My
fight
man Brian Norman.
the WBO champion, Brian
Yeah.
Norman.
Hey yo, y'all can say what y'all want about Devin. I know he had a rough ass year and a half, whatever you want to call it. But give him credit, man. He still wants to. He's still trying to go out there and fight the best available out there. And Brian Norman ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Brian is strong. He's actually younger. He's young. You know what I'm saying? He's strong. He's a bigger man. And you know what I'm saying? Like after the whole with the Hulk Hogan shirt over his head and all that shit, you know it's personal now. So
You said Hulk
you know,
Hogan.
you know what I'm saying?
That's the
So
first
you
time I
know
heard that
that's
one,
yeah,
Jamel. I ain't gonna lie.
that's more motivation, bro. You got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had the opposite wedgie and shit with his t-shirt. So he wants some get back. So like I'm like I'll be like, yo, I know for a fact Brian is motivated. You know, Bill always has something to prove when it comes to Devin. So I like the fight. But like I said, just give me shout out to my man Devin. Just give us that old Devin that you know what I'm saying that was fighting the Jorge Linares and the judges when he was just active and busy. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't not too much unnecessary movement. You know, I get it coming off that whole thing with Ryan Garcia, because like I said, I'm a fighter too, but so I get it. Mentally, you gotta find your way back mentally. Even though they overturned the decision, he took a lot of, you know what I'm saying, punishment in that fight. So moving forward, that can fuck anybody up. So, but again, we gotta just see what Devin, what you know what I'm saying. Okay, he got the rust off against the Jose Ramirez fight. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best performance, of course, but he got his feet wet again. He got the rust off. Let's see how he looks moving forward. But yeah, Brian Norman is definitely not an easy task. He may not be known like that, but he's been getting better. He's been getting better at every fight. Because at one point in time, people were kind of, shaky about him. And then he had the Giovanni Sention fight, and he changed everyone's narrative and only got better from there.
Yeah, no, he has. He has gotten better. Um, but obviously, this obviously is a big step up for both fighters. Um, do you feel like do you feel like Devin Haney might be gun shy coming into this fight?
I don't. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's what I mean. Like he looked a little like you could say he probably looked like that in the Ramirez fight a bit because you know what I'm saying is he had a year out the ring and everything was going on with the whole Ryan situation and you know what I'm saying just the punishment he took in that fight whatever. So that you know what I'm saying he probably was real cautious or you know what I'm saying we don't know but like I think he knows though for this fight he definitely has to go back to the old Devin and has to really leave whatever he may have outside the ring and outside the ring only, and just focus on the man in front of him. Because again, we know what Brian can do and what he's going to try to attempt to do.
Obviously, Norman's new to the scene, but obviously his father was a fighter. Bill Haney has done a good job moving Devin, but in the same time, who do you feel like has the corner advantage in this fight?
In terms of I'll probably say Bill because of his experience and Bill. Like I said, I think last year because I was actually in camp. Well, I was in my own camp, but I would go to top ranked gyms to do my workout, and I would speak to Bill and Devin when they was getting ready for the Ryan Garcia fight. So like they do have you know what I'm saying the experience factor behind them, but again Brian is just younger and hungry and wants to prove that he wants to prove that he's a real champion. So I think this is his first real. If you look at his first real big name on his resume as a champion, of course. So he's gonna want to make a statement. And the head is at moving to this fight because if he can't fight, he can't afford to fight the same way in his last fight. So I gotta see if we get that old school Devin that's been before reach his program. You know what I'm saying when he everything behind the jab. You know what I mean? He stepped to the champion and things of that nature. But again, Brian is young. He's strong. He has good hand speed himself. And you know what I'm saying? I think he probably maybe well now he's probably more durable than Devin, especially at that weight class. Remember Devin's moving up, so of course Brian's probably is more durable at that weight class. So I just like I said, I go back and see what I'm saying. I just go back and forth with that because I really don't know. I see a lot of people make great points why Devin will win. I see a lot of people that make great points why Brian will win.
Yeah, yeah, no, I hear you on that. Abdullah Mason also on the card fighting Sam Noakes for the title. What you think about Abdullah Mason's title shot and the opponent Sam Noakes?
I think it's good. It's good for my man Abdullah Mason. It's good. It's good for him. I don't know much about Sam Noakes. I got to do my homework more on him. I heard he's a very strong fighter, but again, it takes more than strength, and I get it. We have seen Abdullah Mason get put down, whatever he went, but he got back up and he stops. He stopped his opponent, and he's only gotten better with his performances. Seeing what he did in Norfolk. So again, it's a good fight. Obviously, I'm rooting for mine because I know Abdullah and his family, so obviously I'm rooting for him. But again, I'm not taking anything away from Sam Noakes. He's here for a reason. He's rated that high for a reason. So I think it's a good play for them both. And obviously, when you place a world championship title on the line, everyone's expected to bring their best.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.